Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Koenig and I'm excited to be here today with you all for your Get Up and Dance Lego lesson using the Brick Cue Motion Essential Kit that is part of the STEM kits that are on your school site. Today we're going to be building with a partner. Each of you will have different responsibilities, so it's important for us to establish who your partner is. So at this point, I want you guys to make sure that you are paired up in twos and that each of your team or your pair has one brick Lego kit in front of you. Now that you have your kit and your partner with you, let's decide who's going to be partner A and who's going to be partner B. Very quickly, you and your partner make that decision. Thank you. Now that you know who's partner A, I want you to raise your hand and say, I am partner A. Perfect. Partner B, I want you to do the same thing. Raise that hand and say, I am partner B. Very good. Please don't forget who is which partner because you will need that information later on when we get started. All right, first we're going to take a look at two clues that I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you two hints and they're both images. And what I want you to do is I want you to decide. Tell me what you're thinking is happening today when you take a look at these hints. Here's hint number one. Take a look. And here is hint number two. All right, so take a moment and decide what you think is happening today. All right, now that you've had a chance to do some thinking, I want you to turn to your partner and I want you to each take turns telling each other what you think is happening today. After each of you have had the opportunity to share what you're thinking, please tap your heads to let us know that you're ready to move on. Very good. So yes, maybe you made this choice, maybe you made this decision. Today we are going to be building a Lego dance party. And what would a dance party be without music, a DJ, and of course dancing? So let's go ahead now and take a look at the image on your screen. You will notice everything that is included in the kit. There are a lot of Legos in this kit. In fact, there are 258 pieces of Legos in each of these kits. But before we move on, let's make an observation. What do you notice about these kits? Take a moment and look around and tell me, what do you observe about the kits? Very good. Anyone want to share what they observed? Wonderful. Some of you may have observed that these kits are organized by color. They are broken down in color sections. Additionally, there is one section in the trays that is a little bit different than the others. It is going to be known as our parts section, and this will be important later on. So, something else I want to mention is that because they are color coordinated, it is essential that you are extremely careful with the kits, because if they drop on the floor, we're going to spend a lot of time trying to reorganize them by color. So please be careful with the kits. Now we're going to watch a quick video that's going to show you all of the lessons that you can complete with this Brick Cue Motion Essential STEM kit. that you've had the opportunity to see some of the different lessons that you can complete with your kit, what are you most excited about today? Again, I want you to turn to your partner and I want each of you to share what you are most excited about. Is it that you're excited that you're going to build the Legos or build with the Legos? Or are you most excited to learn about force and motion? Or something else? Share with your partner. Again, after each of you have had the opportunity to share, tap your head so we know you're ready to move on. Even though today we are going to be building with Legos, some of you may not realize that we are actually completing a STEM lesson. For those of you that are not familiar with STEM, STEM refers to science, technology, engineering, and math. Today, we are going to be focusing on two of those letters. We're going to be focusing on science, and we're also going to be focusing on engineering, which is all about the building. So in science, motion has a very special meaning. Do any of you know what motion is? In science, motion is a change in position. So think about when your body moves, when you sit in a chair versus when you stand up. That is a change in position. So your body is in motion. Remember that for our lesson later on. Now, there are two different types of motion. And today we're going to talk about those two different forces. One force of motion is known as push. So everyone raise your hands and show me as if you're pushing something away from your body. Push. Push is one type of force in motion. Pull is another type of force in motion. Let's take your hands and stick them out in front of you and pull something in close to you. That is another example of force in motion. Here's a quick video for you to watch about force in motion. Please pay attention because there is a game for you to participate in at the end.
Forces and motion, push and pull. When an object moves from place to place, it's called motion. For this object to be put into motion, a force needs to be applied to it. Forces that move objects can be push or pull. Take this ball for example. Let's see the different types of forces applied. Pull is when you bring an object towards you, whereas push moves an object away from you. Let's look at some examples. These parents are using pull to move the girl closer to them. This man is moving the lawnmower away from him and using push. Let's play a game. I'm going to show you different examples of force, and you need to tell me whether it's push or pull. Do this with your hands if it's push, and this with your hands if it's pull. Are you ready? Push. Push. Pull. Push. Push and pull. Well done! Can you think of any other things that you may push or pull?
Now that you've had the opportunity to be introduced to some of the things we're going to experience today, we must always start with washing our hands. That is essential anytime you complete one of these lessons. So if you've not had the opportunity to wash your hands with soap or use hand sanitizer, please make sure that you pause this video and do that now. Additionally, please make sure that you never put the bricks in your mouth. Please keep them away from your face as well. Now, let's talk about the norms for building. This is very important. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna say it and you're gonna repeat after me. Here we go. We will listen carefully. We will know that anything is possible. We will be respectful. Be responsible. And finally, we will be brave. Being brave is the most important thing to remember in this lesson because we will come across sometimes that these lessons may be challenging for you. So please do not get frustrated. Just know that you are brave enough to continue through the lesson and persevere. Does anyone know what these are called? Take a look at the image on your screen. Do you know what these are called? That's right. Some of you may know these as gears. Another term that they're also referred to as is a cogwheel. So please pay attention because these will play an essential role in completing our lesson today as well. Now there's one other term that I do want to introduce you to, and that is something that is known as an algorithm. And an algorithm is a very important term for all of us to know, and that is the step-by-step instructions that are needed in order to complete a task. So in this algorithm that you're going to follow, it will be essential that you make sure that you complete this step by step in order for it to come out correctly. Let's start with our essential question. What types of forces can move gears? All right, I want you guys to read it with me this time. Which types of forces can move gears? All right, so let's think about that as we proceed through our lesson. All right, so here we go. Now it's time for you to remember who is partner A and who is partner B because this is when your responsibilities will begin. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And I would like for partner A to go ahead and lift the lid off of the box. Please hold up this lid here. And I want you guys to make an observation and let's notice that there is a sticker here. You want to see the sticker. Let's make another observation and notice that there is a lip around the edge. This is going to be your building station. This is where you and your partner will build. And the reason is just in case one of the pieces slips, the lip right here will help to catch it and not end up on the floor. Okay, so partner A, I would like for you to please take the lid and I want you to put it on the desk next to you. Partner B, it's now your turn. Please remove the big card that's located at the top of the box. We do not need this because this is just a reference piece to let us know what's included in the kit. Simply take this and slide it underneath the big blue box. Okay, now we're going to remove the trays from the top. Partner A, we're going to start with you. Let's pretend that you have crab hands. I want you to take both of these hands and I want you to grab the kit by the middle and I would like for you to remove it from the kit. You are going to slide it over and put it down next to the side of the kit. Partner B, it is now your turn to remove the second tray. Take your crab hands, grab the middle, pull the tray from the box, and place it underneath the other tray on the desk. All right, partner A, it's your turn again. This time you're going to reach inside of the box and you are going to grab book A. You will notice that there are actually 2 books inside of the kit. You only need book A. So book B can simply go back inside of the box. Okay, partner A, I would like for you to now please open up your book and you're going to open it to page number 4. let's make an observation. Everyone should notice that at the very top, there is a blue box. This box will tell you the piece that is needed for that step. It will also tell you how many pieces you need for that step. Just below that, you will notice that there is a number. This is the step that you are on. So currently, we are on what step number? That's right, we are on step number 1. Partner B, I would like for you to reach inside of the blue box, and I would like for you to grab out the white rectangle platform that is in the bottom of the box. Now it may look as though it's gray, but it is actually white. This is what it looks like. Partner B, could you please place this on the tray? All right, now let's take a look at step number 2. Step number 2 is a little bit different. I want everyone to observe underneath the green piece what you see. That's right, you should notice that there is a 2x. This lets you know that you need 2 of these green pieces to complete this step. Partner B, could you please reach inside of the box and grab 2 of these green pieces? Something else I would like to point out is the blue box tells you what you need. The picture below tells you what you are going to do with those pieces for that step. So, partner A and partner B, each of you take turns putting one of these green pieces on the platform so that it looks like this here. Something else that I need to point out before I release you to work on your own, if you notice that there are blue squares here. An observation I would like for you to make is that there are actually 2 different types of blues that are included in the kit. We have this royal blue color. We also have a turquoise color. You are going to be using turquoise pieces. The pieces that you will need for this lesson are located in the tray with the purple. So it's turquoise and purple. So this is the color blue we're using this time. All right, so you and your partner are now going to work as a team and complete step by step in this algorithm, and you will work together all the way to page number 11. I would like for everyone to take a moment to take a look at what you see in this picture. What do you notice? That's right. The dancers are different than the DJ. Do you know why that is? Any guesses? The reason is that you and your partner have the flexibility to decide what you want your dancers to look like, how you want them to be dressed. The only one that must remain the same is the DJ. The instructions for the DJ are on the page before in step number 10. So please make sure you complete that. The final piece that I'm going to mention before I release you all is that although this is color coordinated, please note this is your parts section. This is where you're going to find the little radio for the DJ. This is also where you're going to find the parts to build your dancers and your DJ. All right, now it is time for you and your partner to work together as a team, step by step, taking turns to complete this Get Up and Dance lesson. All right, you will now have 10 minutes to complete this task. Have fun and reach out to your teacher if you have any questions. Now that you and your partner have had the opportunity to complete your build, now we're going to go back to the very beginning where I told you this was a Lego dance party. So I need everyone to take a step back away from their table. And when the music starts, I need everyone to start dancing. Ready, set, go. Okay, you should all be dancing, giving me your best dance moves. Freeze. Okay, I have a question. Was your body in motion when you were dancing? Yes, it was. Ready? Let's dance. Motion or no motion? That's right, we are in motion. Freeze. Motion or no motion? That's right, no motion. Very good. Good job, you guys. Remember, a motion is a change in position. So when we danced, we moved our bodies and we changed our positions. All right, so now we're going to change our position again, and I want everyone to step back up to the table. All right, everyone say hello, pointer finger. That's right, we're going to practice our two forces in motion using our fingers. All right, so now let's practice. Everyone say pull, pull, pull. Very good. Now we're going to do the opposite. Everyone say push, push, push. Very good. All right, partner A, I would like for you to take your dance party. Partner B, I want you to take a step back. Partner A, you are going to take your pointer finger and you are going to pull the blue gear. While you are pulling the blue gear, I want you to observe what is happening. Okay, so you are going to pull. Partner B, guess what you're going to do? That's right, you're dancing. Here we go. When the music starts, you will begin. Ready, go. Freeze. Okay, let's switch. Partner B, you come to the table. You now take the dance floor, and you are going to use your pointer finger to pull the blue gear. You will also make observations. Partner A, what are you doing? That's right, you're dancing. Here we go. Freeze. Okay, this time we're going to switch. Partner B, we're going to start with you. This time you're going to take your pointer finger and you are going to push, push, push the green gear. While you are pushing the green gear, please observe what your dancers are doing. Partner A, that's right, you're still dancing. Here we go. Freeze. Switch. Okay, partner A, pointer fingers are pushing the green gear. You're observing what your dancers are doing. Partner B, that's right, you're dancing. Here we go. Freeze. Very good. All right, go ahead, partner A, and put your dance floor down on your tray. I want you and your partner to come back together and we're going to have a quick conversation. All right, I would like for each of you to take a moment and I want you to share with each other what you observed when you were pulling the blue gear. What did you observe? And just like before, when you and your partner have each had the opportunity to share, tap your head so we know you're ready to move on. Okay, thank you so much for sharing with your partner. Is there anybody who would like to share what they observed? Thank you for those volunteers. Okay, now I want you to turn to your partner one last time. And this time I want you to share with each other what you observed when you pulled the green gear. What did you observe about the dancers? Okay, and finally, make sure you tap your head when you both have had a chance to share so we know you're ready to move on. Awesome. Now that you guys have each had an opportunity to share with one another what you observed, who would like to share what their partner observed when they pulled the gear? What did they observe about the dancers? Thank you to those volunteers. That was a great job listening to your partner. All right, so way back in the beginning, I told you all that we were doing a STEM lesson, and we started with that essential question. So let me remind you what that question was. Which types of forces can move gears? All right, so I would like for someone to answer that for us. Which types of forces can move gears? That's right, boys and girls. We observed today that the forces of motion are push and pull. That is what moved our gears today. Great job, everybody. All right, now that you guys have had a chance to finish our building, it is time for us to clean up. So before we do that, there's something that I want to mention to you all. And that is, in your parts section, you should find a tool that looks like this. This tool is very helpful for when you are pulling your pieces off of your dance floor, and you'll notice how easily the pieces can come off. It is especially helpful when you turn your gear over and you find these white pieces. You can wedge it underneath to help them pop off. Okay, so this is a great tool for you guys to have. The other important thing is, please make sure you put these pieces back in the correct section that matches the color that it is. The last thing I want to mention is, when you are removing the heads from your characters, you are going to twist, twist, pull, okay? So we want to make sure that those pieces come off, and all of the tops and the bottoms, and make sure that they go back into the parts section of your tray. This one right here that has these stickers. Please take turns and work as a team to remove all of these pieces and replace them back in the correct section. I'm going to turn the music on, and you will have about 3 minutes to put all the parts away. that all of your parts have been returned to the proper section, it is time for us to close up our box. Partner A, I would like you to grab the book, and I would like for you to close it, and I want you to put it in the bottom of the box. Partner B, use those crab hands to grab one of the trays and return it back to the top. Partner A, please use your crab hands and grab the other tray and put it in. Partner B, grab that card that you put underneath the box and stick it on the top. Partner A, please grab the lid. Make sure you can see the sticker, and we're going to push it down. Please make sure you hear it click to ensure that the lid is on correctly. Did you hear that snap? This lets us know that the lid is on correctly and the pieces won't pop out. Thank you all so much for joining me today for this Get Up and Dance lesson using the Motion Essential Kits. If you are interested in completing more of these lessons because you enjoyed it, please make sure that you let your teacher know. They can access the rest of the lessons here. Thank you so much. Have a great day.